Hey, English 101 students. I wanted to check in and share some tips for creating your works cited page. I've had a couple of questions come in over the weekend, and I thought it might be helpful if we did a short video walking through that process of creating the works cited entries. So you looked at some of the resources last week under MLA documentation and format. These actually take you to the Purdue OWL website, which is also linked in your left-hand navigation bar here. So if you open that in a new window or a new tab, it will take you to the Purdue site. This is the landing page. You want to go into the Purdue OWL. From there, if you scroll down, you can go into the MLA guide. And from here, you can go into formatting and style guide, which will give you basic overview. Or if you keep scrolling, you'll notice that you can expand that formatting and style guide and go to the specific type of article that you want to cite. So we are citing articles that appear on websites. So we would want to find online resources, see electronic sources. We would go there. And then we would scroll down until we see the title for doing an online article. So we would scroll down, citing an entire website. You could do if you wanted to, and I would be fine if you wanted to use this, and then this will walk you through exactly what that works cited citation will look like. There's a sample down here, a couple of samples. You can also cite a page on a website or an article on a website. You see an image on a website, an article in a web magazine. So this is probably more accurate for what we're doing, but it's fine to either cite a full website or the article on a website. And this tells us that we need to provide the author's name, article name in quotation marks, title of web or magazine in italics, publisher's name, publisher date, URL, and date of access. So that's what is going to be in the entry. And then here is a sample of what that looks like. You can create your works cited entries just by using the Purdue OWL links within Blackboard. However, I did want to show you another site that sometimes students find to be a bit simpler than using the Purdue OWL. And that website is called easybib.com. Now, this is a commercial website, so it is going to prompt you to watch commercials to get your citation, but students I have found tend to find it a bit simpler. So when you come to easybib.com, you just go into create citations, and it's going to ask you what type of citation. We're doing a website, but if you have something different in the future, you can click that more, and it will list all sorts of citations that you could use this website to format. But we're going to go ahead and go into website. It's going to ask us for the URL of the website. So if I already have one of our articles pulled up over here, the Nancy Mayer's disability article. So I'm just going to take that URL from the address bar and copy that into my EasyBib site. And I'll search. It takes a minute for it to search. And then it's going to say, hey, is this what you're trying to cite from hers? It's by Mayer's. It's in the New York Times. Yes, that is the correct site that it has found. So I'm going to go ahead and click cite. Then it's going to say, this is what we think all the information is. Now, if something is wrong here, you will get a chance to change it. So you can see that it's calling the article hers, which is not the title of the article. It's actually the title of the section from the New York Times where the article appeared. So we'll need to change that, but we can do that on the next page. We just hit continue. And then we can check all this information. So we know that the article title is not called hers, it's called disability. So we'll fix that. It does have the author correct. It does have the website and publisher correct. It has the electronic publication date. Sometimes I'll double check this because it may have been posted later, but this one looks correct. It's 1987. So after everything looks correct, you just hit complete citation. And it's going to prompt you to watch an ad. Okay, and it's counting down. Once our ad is done, we can just close that, tell it I'm done, and then it will give us our citation right there. I've been working in here, so I've got a couple here. So you can see the mayor citation. I can just copy citation, and then I would pull up my paper. And I would put my citation there. Now, all of your citations, and it really will just be one, whatever article you're writing about will be the citation on your Works Cited page. On your Works Cited page, you want to be sure that you start a fresh page and you'll want to title it Works Cited. You'll center that. It will be double spaced just like the rest of your paper. So you'll see when you copy and paste from EasyBib, it doesn't actually keep it double spaced. So we need to go in and manually tell it to double space. I don't have a page number, but you would have a page number up here. It would appear at the top of the page, just like always. So it would look something like this. And that's how you would create your Works Cited page. What I'm going to do is also include the citations for all three of our articles. So if you're struggling, you can copy and paste from my Works Cited page that I'm going to post under our current week. However, I do encourage you to get comfortable with either the Purdue OWL website or the EasyBib site, because you will have to continue to cite your research, not only in our class, but also in other classes that you will take. So if you have questions, please let me know, but hopefully this will help you complete that Works Cited page. Thanks so much.